But as we move to the four pillars of FLIP, the flexible environment, learning culture, intentional content, and professional educator. The flexible environment, of course, is not just the time shifting that we may do, but it's also the physical environment. The whole point is to encourage interaction and reflection, but also constant observation and adjustment so that what's happening in that group space is the most effective thing to be happening for that group of students. And again, flexibility in both learning and demonstration of mastery, because now as you redefine what happens in the group space, what happens in the individual space, you find new and different ways to begin allowing students to prove to you what they know. Learning culture means meaningful student-centered activities. It's the students that need to be learning, not the teacher that needs to be learning them. So it needs to be student-centered activities. However, scaffolding and support that allows student access with differentiation and feedback is very important, because learning only takes place when those supports for learning are available. But different students learn at different places. And the whole point of flipped learning is that those learning components, that what they need is there when it's needed, through feedback, through interaction, through engagement. You can best provide at the best time. Intentional content, direct instruction that is independently accessible, and that is accessible and relevant content created or collected by the teacher for the students. Students are going to take direct instruction because there's still a place for that in education, but they're going to take it at a time when they need it most. That's going to be the time where it's most effective. And so by differentiating I3, what we're doing to student levels, it allows them to access what they need when they need it. And again, through interaction and feedback, you have learning that's taking place that is student-led, student-directed, but it's accomplishing all the goals and all the purposes that are required of us as educators. Professional educator, in fact, is the last component, available to students for individual, small group, and all group feedback with time as needed, because you've created time with a flip model. You need constant formative assessment, observation, data gathering. That's what determines where it goes from here, what happens next, what needs most. Is there scaffolding? Is there some reteaching? Is there new pushing that needs to happen? Is everybody being appropriately frustrated in their learning so that learning is occurring? And finally, collaboration and reflection with other educators when we're taking responsibility for transforming practice. This is going to be something that's kind of new to the teacher for some of us that have been in this a while, because it means as the student level rises, we have to take it to a whole new level too, and that's learning for us.